Hey, I have a jam-packed session today, so I'm gonna get going. You will, for those who do attend live, will get a copy of the slides for you to refer to in case we get through anything too fast, which is not a problem. So, you go to networking events, you introduce yourself. Hello, my name is your name. Well, what else do you say about yourself? And it's not just about what you say live, you're also introducing yourself in a way on LinkedIn. What's the first thing someone sees when they look at your profile? They see your headline. So, how are you using LinkedIn to your advantage to introduce yourself and let people know what you do for who and the value you provide? A little bit about me. If you've never worked with me before or gone to one of my webinars, Jamie Chambron, I accelerate career transitions by aiding busy professionals in positioning their value and impact to stand out. I support them in becoming clear, concise, and confident in answering why me online, on paper, and in person. I will share the links to my website and my LinkedIn profile again at the end of the session. And again, since you have attended today, I will be sharing the slides for further follow up. You're welcome to connect with me on LinkedIn. You're welcome to join my mailing list that you can get to on my website. Now, if you've been using LinkedIn for a while or starting to use LinkedIn, this is how you may feel in terms of getting value. Maybe you're looking for a new job, maybe you're trying to build your business. And so, what I want to walk you through today is give you some tools and tips in better leveraging LinkedIn to grow awareness of who you are, be it a professional looking to get ahead and get to where you want to be next in your career, a business owner looking to grow your business, maybe someone in sales looking to grow your prospecting list, your sales pipeline. A lot of people can leverage LinkedIn platform for many different perspectives. So I'm going to first level set on branding because you've got to really know your brand before you begin to optimize your profile and use the platform to your advantage. Then I'm going to go over profile tips, engagement tips, and then lastly, content development and publishing tips. Then we're going to go over a program I run to help you as an individual or as a business really accelerate your use of LinkedIn, and then further guidance and next steps to help you in leveraging the platform. So, first, personal brand. You own your brand, be it you as a person, be it your business brand, etc. And so what this really is your conscious and intentional effort to create and influence public perception of yourself by positioning you as an authority in your industry, elevating your credibility, differentiating yourself from the competition, and ultimately advancing your career, advancing your business, growing your circle of influence, and having a larger impact. You own this 100%. And so, what I work on, and part of where this comes in for your LinkedIn profile, is really honing in first and foremost on what your personal brand promise is. Who do you help to gain what value and benefit by doing what? It's really important to get to a succinct one liner so that it's memorable. Someone wants to learn more about you, not just meeting you in face to face, but also looking at your LinkedIn profile for the first time. So when you think about honing in on your personal brand or maybe honing in on your business brand, you've got to know what your promise is, but also what's the story? What got you here to today? What kinds of experiences are you offering? What are the value you've delivered? What products or services are you delivering if you're a business or a freelancer or a consultant or a fractional executive? All these elements, what I like to call building blocks or Lego blocks, can get recomposed to not just create and feed your LinkedIn profile, it's going to build your resume, your bio, conversation points when you get out to network, etc. And so your brand will ideally, if you do it the right way, it's going to differentiate you. It's going to be authentic. It's going to throw some personality out there. It's going to help you build trust quickly. grow your network, build your confidence. And again, you've got to be 100% aligned and in tune on what your brand is before you begin to optimize your LinkedIn profile and leverage LinkedIn to your advantage. The other thing you need to understand is, who are you trying to reach? What's that ideal hiring manager you're trying to get in front of? What's that ideal prospect? Learn about them, lean into where you're going, lean into who you're looking for, research job posting, research LinkedIn profiles, research companies. You've got to figure out who it is then you're talking to when you begin to optimize your profile and begin to engage on the platform. Remember, and why I say your promise, your one liner needs to be memorable, because branding is what people say about you when you are not in the room. Okay, that's my little personal branding refresher. I'm going to now dig in for the rest of the time on different tips on how things work on LinkedIn, what you can be doing today to improve, utilize your profile, people seeing you on the platform, etc. Your headline is going to be one of the most important things in terms of optimizing people. You should not be saying "I'm looking for a job" in the headline. You should not be you should not overlook what your target job title is or what your function is. What I like to do, or how I usually structure it, is what your target job role is, or if you're a CEO or entrepreneur or sales, what's your role, and then what is your personal brand promise? What do you do for who and the value you provide, with maybe some additional key successes, keywords. This piece is very important. It is heavily used in the recruiter algorithm. It is one of the first things when a recruiter is searching for talent. It's one of the first things that shows up in the search. If you're being searched for, services or business, again, it's one of the first things that's shown in the search is your headline. So, again, recruiters will search on job titles, heavily weighted in the algorithm. It's the first thing people see. The other thing too, once they click into your profile, and I don't cover it in detail here, it's also important to leverage the banner, that image that's behind you. It's important to use something like Canva. You can search for LinkedIn banners and you can tailor it, include your name, include your job title, include your personal brand promise, include your contact info. It is a online marketing advertisement that is completely underutilized. So, the other thing to detail out and is underutilized, people don't know about, is your job titles, especially if you are looking for a job via LinkedIn. Job titles to me are apples and oranges. I always, and I've been doing this for years, even on my own resume and LinkedIn profile, detail out exactly what are the things that you do, like what are the key functional areas. Maybe you're the head of delivery. Well, what that really means is I lead professional services and customer success. Maybe I lead operations, and that really means I run HR and finance and IT. It is important to try to integrate as many of the target job titles that you are looking to align to, and or key functional areas that you have led or have been in. It's just really important because recruiters are searching using different terms, using different keywords, using different job titles. So again, it's really important to detail this out. It's 100 characters, and again, not utilized or optimized. And recruiters, again, back to when they see a search for talent, they're seeing your headline and they're seeing your last two job titles in the results page. That's what's going to make an impact on if they decide to click further into your profile. Experience. So always have something that you're doing today. Maybe even if you're on a break, Maybe you're currently volunteering somewhere, you can show that. Maybe you're open to some freelance work, show that you work for yourself. Do something just to make sure, again, you're going to be higher ranked if you're looking for an opportunity. Again, use your keywords, target job titles, just help you in showing up where searchers or recruiters are looking for someone who is currently employed. You can add 100 skills to your profile. Your top 10, your first 10 are the most important, heavily weighted. Make sure they're your top strengths and is what people on LinkedIn are looking for. If you're a job seeker and you're looking at applying to jobs via LinkedIn, you can uncover certain ones to add to your profile when you go look at a job, and it's going to show you match 4 of 10 skills. You can go in and add those 6 skills if you have experience or know those skills. Another tip is to get at least 6 recommendations on your profile. Again, this helps with showing up higher in searches on the platform. You can ask colleagues, you can ask if you're in school, professors, mentors, peers. It can be really anyone, clients of yours, that will be open to giving you a great testimonial on your profile. Okay, so that is profile optimization tips. I'm going to talk a bit now on some engagement things that'll be relevant for businesses and for individuals, and some tips if you are a job seeker, things to do before you hit the easy apply button. So if you are targeting certain companies, you're applying to a lot of jobs in certain companies, or you're just, you're targeting this company to do business with, follow their business and then also ring their bell so that you can get notifications of when they make updates on LinkedIn and it doesn't get lost in your feed, in your home feed. So when you are thinking about, or if you're applying to jobs on LinkedIn, before you actually apply to the job on LinkedIn, hit that easy apply button, go back and follow the company that you're applying to and hit the bell, because again, it ranks higher, and if a recruiter looks at your profile, they'll see that you're already interested in their organization. The last step, the ideal step, is to find someone to refer you into an opportunity. You're 14 times more likely to get an interview by being referred, and 40% of jobs are filled by internal referrals. And those are recent stats. There's just so much technology out there. You can do as much optimization as you can, but having someone walk your resume in is going to be really important in finding opportunities. Which then gets me to growing your network. Find people at events you've attended, find alumni, find people that you're wanting to build an authentic relationship with. You can connect directly. You have so many connects a week you can use, or you can use InMail to do outreach if you're targeting a specific organization and you see some alum that are there. And LinkedIn can surface those insights when you look at a company profile. Okay, so what I like to say in terms of further engagement and content development with the platform is I want you to crawl, walk, then run. And what that means is, first and foremost, reshare posts other people are posting, right? You see a great article, you see some great content, reshare it and add your thoughts. I sometimes share job openings. I sometimes share other people's best practices and careers, or using LinkedIn, and add your 2 cents of what you are thinking about or like about it, etc. Another crawl is to find and engage with people who are doing what you aspire to do. It could also be finding and engaging with people who are your ideal prospect, right? So, or peers in the industry that you want to have a dialogue with. So just really easy to follow them on LinkedIn, and every so often engage with what they're saying on the platform. Now, if you're at a point where you're comfortable with the platform, you know how to use it, you know how to outreach, build new connects on the platform, you might be at a point to publish your own content, and you can just publish content, long form posts, do it anytime. So also when you post, there are other creative things. You can post videos, you can post carousels, you can post polls. So if you're getting ready to build out a robust content calendar content platform where you're posting every day to help with the algorithm, you may want a mix of, one day a week video, one day a week a poll, one day a week doing something around a carousel. But then if you're at the point where you've got enough thought leadership to publish your own content, you can create articles and publish articles, or you can create a newsletter. And then you can do it either off your personal page or you can do it off your business page. And when you do it off your business page, then everyone who is in your company can share that and get your company's brand promoted. And then the newsletter, you just select if you're going to do it weekly, once a month, so people know if they subscribe. So platform, when someone subscribes to a newsletter, they not only get notification on the platform when you have a new article that comes out, but you're also going to have the subscribers will get your new article in their email. So there is benefit to having a newsletter. You kind of get more eyeballs on it and it goes into their email. Okay, I just went through a lot really fast in personal branding, profile 101, how to use LinkedIn to engage and start to publish content so you can be seen as a leader. But it could still be, where do I start? What's next? How do I get the most out of the platform? So what I've done is I built a framework on helping you through that crawl, walk, run process and getting comfortable and confident using LinkedIn, where first and foremost, we're going to work on optimizing your profile. It might be your personal profile, your business profile, and there's also a services marketplace where we'll want to optimize that as well if you are a freelancer, a consultant, or you're a service oriented business. So that's step one. Step two is where I do more of a strategic workshop and I brainstorm with you on what is the kind of conversation you want to have on LinkedIn, and to determine what your calendar is, what you want to have done. Either you want to teach you how to fish and do it, or my team can do in terms of making sure things are being pushed and published every day. Then we're going to get into, once we have your plan in place, we're going to start to engage. Either you engage, making sure things are moving, and then we're going to evolve. What's working, A/B test content, messaging, what's resonating, and really through the whole way, we're going to provide insights and accountability in using the platform to your advantage. And so, what to expect over those 90 days is first and foremost, we need to work on that profile optimization. We're going to do some work there. And then we're going to go into what your content looks like and what the plan is in terms of how much or how little, and what that's going to look like week to week, month to month. Then we're getting into how we're going to engage in terms of not just engaging with content on the profile, but how are you going to do outbound outreach, networking, getting in front of your ideal companies, be it looking for a job or potential selling business to them. And then lastly, we're going to go through and evolve and see what's working. At the beginning of this whole process, we will measure your social key indicators on LinkedIn. There are some very specific KPIs that we will dig into in how you are building relationships, how you're doing with engagement, how you're doing with people coming to your profile. And so we work with thought leaders, professionals looking to elevate their career on LinkedIn, sales and business development looking to become more of a trusted advisor on LinkedIn, and business owners who are looking to leverage LinkedIn to get to the next level of growth via brand awareness, marketing activity. Again, we just scratched the surface. There's a lot of different things that you can use on LinkedIn. There's LinkedIn Lives we didn't talk about today. There's advertising we didn't talk about today. There is a lot the platform offers in reaching millions of people that could be who you're targeting to grow your career or your business. There are other things I offer in helping people. I have a self paced academy if you just want to do this on your own. I also, if you're just looking for branding help, I do work on shoring up people's brands or business brands as well. I develop resumes, I develop bios, website content, etc. And then lastly, if you're someone who is here today because you're looking to leverage LinkedIn to get to your next place in your career, to take back control of your career, I offer a complete career transition guide service where I will walk you through the whole process of what to expect today in making a career move from your resume, your LinkedIn profile, leveraging the platform to your job search strategy, more one-on-one time, and just helping you break out and moving forward in your career. And just a bit more, this is the steps I walk you through if you decide to do the career transition program. We first work on your strategy, so getting clarity on where you're going, identifying what your target role is, then putting a plan together. From there, we are going to determine your brand based on what your value, your services, your skills, packaging you in terms of packaging the resume, the LinkedIn profile, getting your pitch down, because then we've got to get out and market. You've got to market and sell you today. So getting out and networking, prepping for interviews, and then helping with negotiating and asking for what you are worth and how to do that. So that's if you decide, if you're someone in a job search wanting complete help on your transition. Again, thank you so much for attending today. If you enjoyed our time together, I'd love a thumbs up or a heart. Again, you're welcome to connect with me on LinkedIn. Follow me there. Join my email list at careeragilitysystem.com. And if you're at a point where you're ready to do more with LinkedIn or need some movement with your career, I offer one-on-ones. I have a handful of sessions open today and tomorrow where I can learn more about you, discuss, give you some ideas and suggestions, and go over my process in more detail, my services in more detail. I'll leave this up for another minute or two. And again, it was great to have you spend time with me today. I hope this was of value. And don't hesitate to connect with me or reach out if there's something you need further assistance with. One more thing, you're welcome to follow me on Eventbrite. That's where I publish all of my events. I usually do a webinar a week in just pushing out ideas and perspectives on how to get your business and your career ahead.